And we're ready for the news. In our first story, the police have arrested 6 suspects in connection with the murder of investigative journalist Ahmed Hussein Swale. Mr. Hussein Swale, a member of undercover journalists Anas Aremeyao Anas Tiger Eye PI team, was assassinated last month at Medina, a suburb of Accra, while heading home at about 10 p.m. The police say the suspects have been cautioned and granted bail. The Director General of Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service, ACP David Aklu, told journalists in Kumasi that apart from the 6 suspects, Assistant Central Member of Parliament Kennedy Ejapong, former GFA President Kwesi Nyantakyi, and the boss of the victim, Anas Aremeyao Anas, have all been questioned in connection with the case.
Announced that the 15,000 CD bounty has been placed on any information that would aid in arresting the suspects. Eyewitnesses have been interviewed, and as I speak now, 6 suspects have been arrested, questioned, and are currently on bail. In addition to that, 3 other persons that we believe they have information related to that matter have been questioned and have been given statement forms to give that statement to the police. They include the MP for Assistant Central, Honorable Kennedy Ejapong, Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi, and Anas Aremeyao Anas. They have all been given statement forms to give statements and return them to the police. So we are working around the clock to get those criminals face the full rigors of the law.
Away from that, Pressure Group, the Inter-Party Coalition for National Sovereignty, is calling for the head of the National Security Minister, the Minister of State in charge of security, and the Inspector General of Police over what it says is their involvement in the violence that characterized the Ayawaso West Wuogon by-election. The protesters say the level of insecurity in the country has heightened, pleading to government to ensure peace. They so far have given government 2 weeks to respond to their petition, else they will stage series of such protests. Nancy Emefajradosi now reports.
Enthusiastic protesters calling themselves Inter-Party Coalition in defense of national sovereignty marched up to protest the violence that occurred at Labaoleshi during the Ayawaso West Wuogon by-elections last Thursday. They carried various placards with inscriptions such as "Booth for Booth," "Security services have been compromised," "Nana is a tyrant," among others.
The way the country is going right now, we are not happy at all. We are not safe. A lot of things have happened. A lot of people have died. When you ask, they will say they are doing the investigation. They are making a research. None of any person have been arrested. The
police appeared ready as they noted they were going to ensure an incident-free march.
Regional Police Command is determined to ensure an incident-free demonstration, and that we're going to police all the routes with zeal.
Johnson Asiedun Kitia described the commission set up by the president to investigate the Ayawaso incident as fake.
The last effort they made was to rush the announcement of a commission of inquiry last night. I'm sure you've heard our response. I want to repeat our response. That commission is a fake commission. Mark my words and watch my lips. It is a fake commission that has not been established according to the laws of this country.
As the protesters marched on, some of them including Madam Sherry Aite and Nana Oyelita sat on the street.
I'm crying for those who were shot, live bullets, unprotected, unarmed. I am crying for them.
The group's first port of call was the Interior Ministry, where Interior Minister Ambrose Derry received their petition.
Ghana belongs to all of us, but I can assure you that Mr. President is committed to making sure that Ghana is safe. We might have our differences about what is safety and what is not, but one thing I can assure you is that the President and the Ministry are prepared to work with the Inter-Party Committee, with all Ghanaians to ensure that Ghana remains the oasis of peace in the sub-region.
The next stop was at the police headquarters. Despite heckling and jeers from the crowd, the IGP assured they will respond soon.
Having received this, we are going to give this petition our attention, our utmost attention, and definitely we will respond to that.
The final destination was at the Jubilee House. Convener Bernard Mona called for an immediate resignation of National Security Minister, Minister of State in charge of security, and the IGP.
To the national security apparatus, we demand an immediate and unequivocal resignation of the Minister for National Security, Mr. Albert Kandaba, the Minister of State in charge of national security, Honorable Brian Achambo, for unlawfully recruiting unqualified ministers and equipping them with state-owned military and police weapons to commit this heinous and barbaric crime.
The Minister of State at the Presidency, Roxanne Bukari, received the petition and promised they will work on it.
I thank the organizer for the petition. Without prejudice the contents of the petition, I assure you that the petitions shall be submitted to His Excellency the President for his due consideration. Meanwhile, I want to assure you that His Excellency the President remains committed to making Ghanaian and residents feel safe.
The group has vowed to stage a series of protests if government fails to work on their petition.
Let's go to the Upper West region and to the capital. And two organizers in the one municipality have taken it upon themselves to fix roads that are riddled with potholes. JoyNews earlier this week reported that several roads in the municipality are replete with gaping holes, which severally have caused accidents in the area. Upper West regional correspondent Rafik Salam reports that the two brothers, Taufik and Abdullah, say they want to do their bit as a service to the community.
Last Tuesday, we reported the frustrations and fears of drivers and residents in the one municipality on the dozens of gaping holes that have dotted roads in the area. The gaping manholes has been there for over a year and has caused several accidents. Notable among them are heavy trucks bound for Republic of Mali and Burkina Faso. No fatalities have been recorded, but scores of people are injured and others have close shave with death. Observers are worried. 38-year-old Taufik Sani works in this vulcanizing shop owned by his brother Alhaji Abdullahi, located few meters away from the shoulders of the road. They are aware of the deplorable nature of the road and also are witnesses to some of the accidents.
Sometimes when we are working at the roadside, you see some potholes there. You have to take something and do something there. It's not necessary we are just waiting for a minister and those, the DC come and do it for us. So we serve our life. Because of our life, we have to do it. So somebody will come and pass, and we see the potholes, they will dodge to another lane, and somebody will come and dodge to another lane. So you will see that they go make crash. But sometimes they're just fighting. We are always telling people there's stop fight here. So when we are discussing to do the things, so we are not doing it with anybody. We don't ask anything from anybody.
Taufik spoke to his brother on the need to fix the road, and he agreed with him hook, line and sinker and provided him with 3 bags of cement. They filled all gaping holes covering about 500 meters on the Wakumasi road with mortar.
Once it's my brother sent out 3 bags of cement, and I had 2 mason and 1 mason and 1 labor. So and I also add there, and my brother had 2. But that day my brother didn't do anything. I was he stopped. So they need to come and add, so, and we're doing it. While he decided to do it, so we're trying to do it. So we are not doing it with anybody. We are doing it for ourselves. So once we are just
so you didn't appeal for any funds for anybody to support?
No. We don't go anywhere to correct anybody. We don't asking. We don't have any permission with anybody. We are just doing it our own sitting.
And how much did you spend?
In terms of money, we are costing almost 200 cedis. And we give our mason to 40 Ghana. It's 240 Ghana. We just doing to buy the design. So you come and do it.
To buy what?
To buy the cement, the stone there. We are going to our own house to mountain the stone to come and do it.
We later realized that all potholes from the War Regional Hospital junction to the War Senior High School gate has been marked with white paint. Our checks revealed that it was officials of the Urban Roads Department who came there to do the marking. It is the hope of drivers and residents that the speed at which the Urban Roads Department came to do the marking on the road will be the same speed at which they will fix the road. Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam. Wow.
Well, good service by those two vulcanizers. But let's look at this. 5 players will represent Ghana in the World Draft Competition. It's going to take place next month in Georgia. They will be looking forward to clinching the ultimate prize, if they can, as Ghana prepares to host the sub-regional contest in 2020. The Ghana Draft Federation's headquarters is based in Amakum in Kumasi and served as a venue for the tournament. Labour firm's Kwesi Debra sat through the qualifying contest at Amakum, the capital of of the Ashanti region, and has come through with this report.
The Ghana Drought Federation's headquarters at Amakum served as venue for the tournament. It drew participants from Ashanti, Branhafo, Greater Accra, Northern and Western regions, each represented by 4 players. This year's competition is the major one since the launch of the national contest in August last year. Ashanti region's Stephen Owusu emerged ultimate winner. Solomon Ade Aye and Michael Tete of Greater Accra picking the first and second runner-up positions respectively. Ghana hopes to build on her reputation after managing a bronze medal in Malawi last year.
Yeah, I want to raise Ghana high, so every Ghanaian should also should support us.
The Ghana Draft Federation says it's working towards getting women and children to be involved in the game. President Nana Obiafriye says it's critical to meeting international requirements. The last time, Bulgaria requested for children between 9 to 10 years and women. We are prepared to train them to compete.
Bulgaria, invitation to play. Now I was so from 9 years to 27 years, 2 or 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. Some of
Reporting for JoyNews, Kwesi Debra.
Quite an interesting game. But before we go, in Ethiopia, Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, is undoubtedly a global icon, a man known across the world for his views on the place and ability of the African in any society. His name came up for discussion during a news conference at the AU headquarters in Addis Ababa, when a commissioner realized there were some citizens from Nkrumah's country present. Commissioner for Human Resources, Science and Technology, Professor Sarah Agbo, shares her views on what lessons Africans could pick from the African icon's timeless words.
You know who Kwame Nkrumah is, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. In fact, one of his quotations that I don't joke with is this one that he says, I am not an African because I was born in Africa. I am an African because Africa is born in me. You will see people who do not have black skin like you and I, who are not from Africa, but who have the passion and vibrate with the pulse to make Africa great. That is an African. Because you will see some of us will travel to this white man country now, and then you say, say you Africans, but yeah, you call yourself Ghanaian American, Cameroonian American, whatever America. Speak Africa, fight for Africa, make Africa breathe, and make it the El Dorado that it is supposed to be. I believe that we have a lot in this El Dorado. I call it an El Dorado. You might not be seeing it, but let your spiritual eyes be open and you will see the wonders of Africa. And I want to say thank you to our partners who are making our dreams come true. All the stakeholders of education, science, innovation, thank you for the job that you are doing. And we continue to count on you, because in the spirit of Ubuntu, we say Ubuntu, I am because we are. In Africa, one hand cannot tie a bundle and a tree does not make a forest. That is the spirit of Ubuntu, collectivity. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Wow, that's a great one. Please make sure that you share your comments with us. Facebook, Joy News on TV, we have a Twitter handle. You can also be watching us live on Majo Online TV on YouTube. Watch this. We'll be back with more review of the newspapers, myself and Mama Vioso Abuaje for the morning.